Good day, everybody. It's your friendly neighborhood YouTuber back at it again with another toy review. Today, we got something a little special. Today, because I like doing interesting and unique stuff, and this one definitely falls into that category. This is definitely throwback Thursday right here. And this is, of course, from the Total Chaos series, Todd McFarlane's Total Chaos Ultra action figures. And this one is of Thresher. Am I saying that right? Thresher. 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 I was going to say Theresa, but it's not Theresa, it's Thresher. Okay. If I'm saying that wrong, please correct me in the comments. But yeah, here is Thresher. She looks pretty interesting and unique. That face is pretty scary. It kind of reminds me of damn, what was that movie? Prometheus. Those aliens from Prometheus. And there's some, speaking of an alien, look at that, right on time. Look at this alien. Get your butt out of here. Okay, back to the figure at hand. I don't know what's going on here. You know, I know Todd McFarlane always loves to give his, creatures a big foot and a small foot, kind of like Spawn. And she's kind of got like a ocean vibe about her, because her gun kind of looks like a crab claw and a gun mixed together. A lobster claw or something. I'm kind of curious. She definitely does have cool weapons, and yeah, you can see she has like a crab leg, I guess. I don't know what to call it. A claw. Here's her gun. The weapons look really cool. She's got some other stuff going on in the back. And I'm just kind of curious to know what's going on with her. You know what? Let me take a look at the back. Here are some of the Total Chaos action figures right here. There's Thresher. And she's a different color there. Here are some of the other figures. You know what? Let me look at the instructions right here. It's an aim missile. Rotate launcher to fire missile. Pull back on missile and release. Okay, so the crab claw is kind of her missile. Kind of reminds me of the action figure I just recently reviewed, Pilot Spawn. You know, has like a wire going to his backpack and a weapon in hand where you can fire. So, yeah. Here are some other Spawn figures. This is Series 6 right above. Series 6 looks like they had some pretty interesting figures. I definitely reviewed... I reviewed Future Spawn, which is a unique figure, and I already reviewed Super Patriot. If you didn't see my review of Super Patriot, please check that review out. It's pretty hilarious. Here's Series 5. Did I say Season 6? I meant to say Series 6, and this is Series 5. Yeah, I mean, in all the series, they have some interesting figures going on. Series 5, not so much. There's Trimmer 2. Figure. I did no review of him, but I do have him, and I'm not going to keep him. I'm going to get rid of him because he's a pretty horrible action figure. I didn't really like that Trimmer 2. If you want a good Trimmer, get the Trimmer 1 or get the updated version of the Trimmer. Overkill. This right here, this Series 5 was a pretty disappointing series. I have a Vandalizer. I have yet to do a review on Vandalizer. And the only one that looks really interesting out of this whole Series 5 is the Widowmaker. Here are Wetworks. I don't have any other Wetworks figures, but I definitely would love to get Blood Queen and Assassin 1. They look pretty interesting. But you know what? Before I get to this action figure, I'm going to read a story of Thresher. I hope I'm pronouncing her name right. Just to get a feel of what she's about. And as you can see, yeah, she definitely has like a crab lobster vibe about her. So I'm going to do read up on her before I open this figure up. If you guys don't want to know about this figure, you guys don't even have to watch me read this or listen to me try to read this. Okay, here we go. I'm going to make this quick. Okay. Recruited by the domain for her experience in marine warfare. Her guerrilla techniques and aquatic braining makes her an asset in the water battle zones. Armed along with a razor-sharp trident, her most powerful weapon is her claw. Rigged with hydraulics, this huge claw can rip most anything into pieces. She hides her in let me see in motionless she hides her emotionless face, a trait of her species, with a menacing helmet when in battle. Okay. Well, there you go. That would explain the face expression, or the lack thereof. And there's her mask. Okay, I'm kind of curious to see what she looks like with her mask on, because here in this picture, she doesn't have a mask. She just kind of has a hair. That's her hair? I think that's her hair. It looks like her hair. But you know what? I'm going to quit yapping because I'm already 6 minutes into the video and I haven't even unboxed this thing. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this baby open because I'm curious. I know you guys are curious to see this, what this figure looks like up close and personal. That's why we do these kinds of videos. And one thing I love about these Spawn figures and these Todd McFarlane figures is they're so easy to get out the box. You know, he doesn't, package them in there for whenever a nuclear war, breaks out, that they'll survive. I think the Spawn figures will survive regardless. It's the other figures that they, put those dreaded twisty ties in there and just takes me forever to get out. So, anyways, here goes her back. And okay, yeah, she kind of got like a little lobster thing going on with her lobster vibe here. I don't know what to say. Let me bring a close up for you guys. She's got a nice butt. Okay. She does have bends at the elbows, which that's pretty cool. That's very rare for a 90s action figure. Let's see, I'm guessing this goes in here. This has to be her missile, right? And it is. That's her missile. Here's her gun. Of course, they gave her one bend here in the arm, but they couldn't afford to give her a bend here at this arm. She does have an arm swivel, so that's kind of a good thing, huh? I mean, I do like her swimsuit. I mean, yeah, look at those. Look at those babies right there. Yeah, I definitely do like her, the way she looks. And of course, she has a knife there that's not removable. The legs do not really bend. I mean, they have this stupid thing where I've seen on many action figures like this where it bends like that. Why they couldn't just give her, maybe it's because of the swimsuit, why they couldn't just give her like a regular way to walk, like lift her leg up, but it probably has, like I said, has something to do with her swimsuit. So anyways, let's take a look at her with the gun in her hand. Let's see, and and this is like a weird, it's not even I don't know what it is, like a plastic rubber or something, I don't know. And this clamps on somehow. Oh, okay, I see it. Oh, okay. And I guess it clamps on like that. Okay, so she holds it like that, and there's like a peg hole right here. I don't know how well you guys can see that, in her wrist. So I guess you peg this weapon into her hand. Well, actually, you probably have to put that through her hand. And then peg that into her wrist, and that would be her gun, right? But of course, it's not going to stay. But that's how it's supposed to be. Okay, there we go. So there's her gun. No, it's not going to stay. Let's see. Like that. Like that. And it's supposed to peg into her wrist. And it's not pegging into her wrist. Put that in there. Hopefully it'll stay. Whoop! And it popped out. I don't know how it shot out. And there's her gun. And let's see. Will it stay? Yeah, that stays. Okay, I mean, yeah, she definitely does have some cool weaponry. Let's put her mask on and see how she looks with her mask. Okay, yeah, I like that. I actually like that. Kind of covers up that ugly mug. You know what? I mean, overall, I'll give you guys a close up here. Let me do a backdrop of total chaos right here for you guys. There you go, guys. Huh. I mean, yeah, she definitely is very pretty and definitely has a unique vibe about her. You know, she's definitely different. That's for damn sure. Um, I mean, yeah. You know what this kind of reminds me of? I don't know if you guys ever watch Sci-Fi Channel, and you watch damn, what's the name of that show? Face Off. If you guys ever watch Face Off, this kind of reminds me of something that those guys on Face Off would create. You know, this kind of action figure, this kind of like weird figure that they're so used to creating. You know what I mean? Yeah, but very, very cool. I mean, I like it. I mean, I really can't find anything wrong with this figure. I mean, she is definitely cool. I mean, by looking at it, I mean, you can't really, you really don't know what to make of it. You know, I'm like looking at it, every time I review a Todd McFarlane action figure, I'm just kind of introduced to something new. You know what I mean? Where I suppose, to when you buy an action figure, you know what you're gonna get, right? You know, if you buy a Spider-Man, you know what you're gonna get with a Spider-Man. You know what you're gonna get from a Spider-Man. Or if you buy, Incredible Hulk, you know what you're gonna get with an Incredible Hulk, right? But, with a Spawn action figure, you don't really know, even though she's not Spawn, this is total chaos. But with a Todd McFarlane action figure, you really don't know what you're going to get. You know what I mean? And yeah, every time I review a Todd McFarlane action figure, it just surprises me. Um, every single time, I see something new, I see something different every single time. This right here, this figure kind of reminds me of the manga clown that I reviewed. I gave a horrible review because I was like, what the hell is this shit? I was trying to figure out what was going on with this crab lobster manga clown, and yeah, it wasn't good. I didn't give a good review of that manga clown because it kind of had like a crab lobster vibe going on, and it just didn't work. And yeah, this is kind of what's going on here, but she still has, I don't want to say human form, but that's kind of what it is, human form, even though she is kind of an alien. Um, yeah, it would have been nice if they did the manga clown more clownish, but they just kind of put a bad face sculpt of a clown inside a crab lobster thing, which did not work at all. But yeah, overall, I mean, I can't really find any complaints with her. She is definitely unique, that's for damn sure, and she'll definitely look really cool on display. Um, the coloring is very nice. The blue is very nice. I do like the white spots in there. It would have been cool if they gave her some sparkling. Maybe some glitter or something. Maybe I can add some glitter myself. To give it that kind of aquatic glimmer coral reef effect. You know what I mean? But yeah, overall, not bad. And of course, I'm not going to go through the articulation because I already showed you some of the articulation. She does have some knee bends. And the hands do lift up and down. She has a little break at the, I guess, bicep. And she does have elbow bend. That's about it. As far as face, head-wise, her head... Does her head move? Yeah, her head moves. She's got a skinny head, too. Yeah, it's kind of ugly. Kind of reminds me of a girl I used to know. But yeah, there you go, guys. I mean, without the mask, I mean, she looks pretty good. I mean, the mask itself, you know, even if I don't display her with the mask, I can always find a figure to put the mask on to cover up that ugly, to cover up some ugly face. Because sometimes, you know, when you get an action figure, you know, everything turns out great except from the neck up, which is the face. And, you know, I've had a few action figures that turned out that way where the head sculpt was just not all that great. Yeah, but there you go, guys. There is my review of Total Chaos. This is Thresher. I hope I'm saying that name right. I want to say Theresa, but I know it's not Theresa. It's Thresher. And it came out in 1996. So 1996. So over 20 years old, and it's not a bad looking figure. On a scale from 1 to 10, with 10 being the highest. You know what? I'll give it a 7. You know, it's a solid 7. I'm not going to give it a 6. A 6 would be too low. 8 would be too high. I mean, you know what? Let me change it up to a 7.5 because, like I said, I can't really find nothing wrong with this figure. I mean, the paint is nice. The sculpt is nice. I mean, let me give you guys a close-up of what's going on here. Maybe you guys are not seeing it like I am. Like I'm seeing it. But yeah, I mean, everything about it is nice. I can't find anything wrong with this figure for a 90s action figure. And she's definitely unique and she stands out. So yeah, I'm going to give it a 7.5. You know, I don't want to give it a 7 because I feel like, 7 might be a little bit too low. I think meeting halfway, you know, between a 7 and an 8, the 7.5, I think sounds reasonable. So there you go, guys. I definitely, you know, if you're definitely looking to purchase some Total Chaos action figures, I definitely would recommend this one. I mean, she's definitely unique. And she's kind of got like an alien face vibe going. You know, like I said, the paint is pretty amazing. You know, she definitely has a nice body sculpt. And she's unique. I do like the blend right there. The blue going into kind of the burgundy, reddish, brownish vibe going on. Yeah, she's a reasonable action figure. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, 7.5 out of 10. So there you go, guys. That was my review of Thresher from the Total Chaos action figure series from 1996. There you go, guys. 7.5 out of 10. If you wanna follow me, you guys follow me on Instagram, follow me on Flipagram, follow me on Facebook. Of course, you can follow me here on YouTube. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you want to say something cool about this action figure, or if you happen to own this action figure, you know, leave a comment. There you go, guys. Thanks. I guess thanks for watching. I was going to say something else, but it's completely slipped my mind. I kind of got lost in this aquatic beauty right here. Yeah, there you go. 7.5. There you go, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.